Hey YouTube, this is Wanna Ride Bikes with Robert. What we're going to do, as you can see, I got some bikes laid out. That is a 1998 Trek Y bike. Served me good over the years. Those are the actual tires that I bought the bike with. But that bike only gets ridden in the dirt. Really has not been on the cement. That was a Schwinn bike I picked up. Rebuilt the back wheel. Just a trials bike, you can't do nothing really big. And you've seen that one. But this is my, say, bike check of my Intense M1 04 edition. As you can tell, it's got Bomber forks, 150mm Trav, Hayes disc brakes, Sunringe MTX front rim. I use a Michelin tire in front. Has really good grab for what I need. It's a 26-inch rim. And yes, 26-inch rims are not dead. I have Azonic riser bars. Intense grips. That's a Hopi steering dampener. What it does, if you tighten it down, these bars don't wiggle when you hit a bump. But I don't need it, so I kind of tightened it down and broke it so it no longer works, which I don't care. And yeah, it's old school with the the fender. That's been on there since I did a race. They were giving these away, so I took one and put it on. And it's still there. They also gave me this number plate. I did that because I was moving and I didn't feel like carrying any extra stuff. But those are Bomber Monster T forks. Up close you can see the old Hayes disc brake. There are two different ones because I broke one. We're coming down here to the shock. It's a, I believe it's a Fifth Element shock. I don't know how much travel, but I got a 400 Manitou spring on there. Kind of soft, but it's plushy, so it does me good. I have a race face crank with the race face arms. These are pedals that I had on another bike, and I swapped them on here because they're pretty good. I got the old MRP orange wheel chainstay. For some reason, when they put this on, because my old sprocket, the bearings were rubbing, so I got the whole new face. Here, there's Gia again. And they don't got the MRP front bash on here because it doesn't make the chain work. Anyway, got the old Marzocchi saddle. It came with the bike, so I don't use it much. I use it between the knees to guide the bike a little bit. T-Tac seat post, cut down to fit. Inner tube on the chainstay. When I bought this bike, I stripped it all down part by part. Rebuilt everything. New bearings. New bottom bracket. Forks were rebuilt. I relaced this front wheel with a new rim, new spokes, new nipples. Kept the hub because it was pretty good. Got a new disc brake right there too. You know, the disc wheel that is. But I left all this right here. All that came on this bike. The reason why I did not remove the decal, because then if I remove this decal, you'll see the word Hopi on there with the bright black, and this is going to be all dull. And I didn't want to redo the bike. I wanted it as is to keep it real. I added that decal. This is the only thing that says Intense. In the top brand, right there, says Intense. I put a new cassette on there. All new cables, new hoses. I have 2 rims. They're the same rims. This one, the exact same rim when I got the bike had this rim. I bought another rim and redid it, so I have 2 backups. I used the Maxxis Minion downhill tire. That one was on the bike when I got it, and I liked it, so I kept using it. Now what you'll see here, this little mud flap. This was an inner tube cut in half. Like I said, I was doing a race and it was muddy. I thought of doing this so I wouldn't get no grime, so the shock would work freely. I just added that little thing there, so that might be removed. But that is my 04 Intense M1 I use. It's a pretty good bike. I don't have nothing wrong with it. It's pretty good. You know, I would like to see that made in steel. This is aluminum. Picture that in steel, because this is a heavy sucker. But I took it off some jumps. I did have a video of it. Lost the SD card. But, you know, it is what it is. But that's my bike. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, hit subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell for a notification when I upload a new video. Thanks for watching again, and have fun.